Hello, my fellow Alaskans. Good morning. It is a bright and beautiful day out here in sunny Alaska, at least where I am at. The weather is about a balmy 20 degrees outside. I am all dressed up and ready to go to the Matsu Republican Women's Association for their event that they're having this morning. Hopefully I'll be able to get to live stream that. It'll depend on who the speakers are and whether or not they want to be on the public record for us all to hear. But we'll see what happens. But this broadcast, this short little brief time I'm taking right now before I walk out the door, is just to remind everybody here in just a few minutes, they are going to be taking public testimony from each and every Alaskan about the 4 permanent fund PFD bills that they have there. I will sum up my summation of it 100%. I don't agree with any of them, even the one that I slightly endorse, HJR 7. I don't trust the bill because of the way it has, at least the brief description that you see there. It just doesn't give me the warm fuzzies that my permanent fund dividend is going to be protected under the original statutory formula. There's nothing there that gives me that warm fuzzy feeling guaranteeing it's going to be there if it gets locked into the Constitution. Now, the first one that is there on the list that's showing is, I believe, HB 72. And this is by Ortiz, who has brought this one forward. That's a 75-25 split. We have resoundingly now for an 8th year in a row, in my mind, have told them to stick that where the sun don't shine, that bill. That money belongs to Alaskans. It's our rightfully owed because of the resources that are beneath the land that we are all shared owners of. And bottom line, government, it's not theirs to spend. Then you got HB 90, which I think that's the correct number. That is the Fields bill. And I summed that one up in my description. The sun don't shine. That's where it needs to be shoved. And same with the person that brought that one forward. No, we're going to guarantee you $1,000 no matter if, ands, or what. Just ignore the other $3,000 this year we're going to steal from you if this was to pass. That's basically the 75-25 split and exactly what they've got here in the Fields bill. But the Fields bill means that it will never, ever, ever increase, period. It is locked in. I'm a hell no. It's all for government spending. It doesn't give a crap about us Alaskans suffering, unable to pay our bills, finding our electric and our heating bills this year 4 times what it was the year before, and unable to be able to afford to be able, I mean, anything that we had before, we've had to learn how to live with less. Time our government learns that same lesson. We've had to learn to live with less to be able to afford these bills. They need to learn how to live with less and afford the bills that they are creating themselves. Now you got HJR 7, that one right there. Like I said, I'm on the fence, really am, for that. They say it's under the Bill Wielkowski that was fought, the lawsuit that was fought originally when the Governor Walker had vetoed and stolen our first half of our PFDs. And that was the beginning of it all. The following year after that, they passed the POMV law, and the rest is history. It's been theft ever since. They declared laws only matter if they say so. If the law conflicts with the agenda, screw the law. They are lawbreakers. They can do whatever they want. They are the ones making the law. They are above the law. Our Supreme Court Justices of Alaska gave them that power, the corrupt judicial branch. Now you get to the very last bill, which is HJR 8. And this one is to take the corpus of the PFD, the constitutionally protected corpus that can never be touched without the vote of the people. And that takes the ERA, the Earnings Reserve Account, which is where they have attached their new laws to the POMV formula. And they want to make that all into one account so that they are in the same account. They are no longer separated no separation between the two, and permanently enshrine the 5% POMV into the formula that they use. And with supposedly the way the language is written, Alaskans Permanent Fund is the first call of that money. I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I'm a no for that one. They don't get 1,000% no, but they're getting the 100% no versus the very first two bills that I named off there. Again, 9 a.m., 2 minutes from now, they are starting public testimony in Juneau. The phone numbers are on the top of this video. Share this video far and wide. It's up to us Alaskans to stand strong, united with each other, and make sure our voices are being heard down there in Juneau. If we don't speak up and let them hear what we have to say, they're just going to assume that the special interests are the only voices that fly to Juneau to whisper in their ears all day long. Those are the only ones they're going to listen to. They need to hear from everyday Alaskans, and this is our opportunity to do it. Take the time, make it happen. I know you guys can do it. We're strong. We're Alaskans. We have the Alaskan spirit. We are the last frontier here. You can make it where nowhere else you can. And obviously, since I grew up here my entire life, that motto is still strong, believed within me, but our government has taken what I used to call my freedoms to become anything I wanted in Alaska away, and they've taken control of that ability of my freedom, and my freedoms are very important, and the ability to be able to afford the Alaskan dream is also being a shared owner of the resources that are beneath the ground, and we lawfully, constitutionally are guaranteed that right. Thank you guys all for being here today. Please like and share this. You can find it on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble within the next day or two, which will be too late. All at Politadick. You can always watch this live on our website when we're live at politadick.com. And while you're there, please go to our support page. Your donations make it possible for me to be at the Matsu Women's Republican Club here in just about an hour, and hopefully be able to get the live stream. The two speakers there, they're going to talk about the BSA formula, a very brief synopsis about how that supposedly works and how 130,000 students in the state of Alaska that go to school-age kids, how that miraculously becomes 260,000 children under the BSA formula. And then there's also going to be something about the, let me just pull up the flyer here real quick. It'll be easier than trying to remember both of them off the top of my head. The second one is Donna Anthony, an owner-instructor of point-blank firearms and self-defense training, will also be speaking there today. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get permission to be able to live stream it or not, but I'm heading there to go do that now. Again, thank you guys all for being here. Call, testify right now. Pick up that phone. I'm telling you, I am going to come to your house. I'm going to stand on your doorstep. I'm going to ring your doorbell telling you to go call to Juneau right now. I know, I'm joking. Don't take that seriously. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just trying to emphasize the point that our voices need to be heard, and if we're not speaking up, nothing is ever going to change. Thank you guys all again for being here today, and I will hopefully see you guys here in about an hour.